Learn Tarot in a day. Free online course. Lesson 3. Wands and Pentacles. www.learntarotinadaday.com/lessons. Lesson 3. Wands and Pentacles. So far, we have learned the Major Arcana in the first lesson. Then, Swords and Cups in lesson 2. By the end of the third lesson, we have memorized the Wands and Pentacles too, using two short histories to connect the dots, and two flashcard decks that I have created to make the meanings stick. What you will learn in this lesson: use examples to learn the cards. Once the cards that follow each other, preparation of Pentacles. Samples and pictures make it easy to understand each card. If we memorize the cards, let's take a quick look at another mechanism beside the very basics numerology that makes learning the cards much easier. Common symbols that appear on the cards. Tarot the Major is full of such a symbolism, which is great for one simple reason: you already know the implications of all those symbols. The answer is simple. Those same symbols are part of every culture on earth. The sun is good, night is dangerous, and so on. Tarot suits themselves. Swords are dangerous. Water and cups is indirect. Good and Wands easily turn to fire. Pentacles or coins represent money. People on tarot cards, young or naive, cheering in harmony. With a blindfold, you can see the obvious. How people carry themselves creates a mood for the card. It starts the moon and the sun. A lone star represents guidance. The moon brings out shadows. The sun represents clarity and warmth. It brings the day and breaks the clouds. Other common symbols: a long ship represents a journey. A bridge lets you cross over. A castle promises safety. Mountains set obstacles, but open new horizons when reached. Now that you don't need to memorize the above symbols, there are many more anyway. Just open your perception to each detail, and your own associations will come on their own. Symbols on the cards are really help because you already know what they mean. Once a suit, your passion and drive. Once it represented your spirit, your passions and your drive. In other words, once the cards talk about your projects and desires. Cards of the Wednesday suit are impulsive, a spark of inspiration that brings to the surface a powerful force, but it's hard to control, like fire. Once are a powerful force, but hard to control. Cards of Wednesday suit that follow each other. Our brains are designed to catch a thread in history and automatically attach details along the way. The history method. This makes the following history an easy way to memorize the cards of the one suit. Read this history about the ones and notice how each card follows the previous one. Suddenly, you are struck with a great idea. Ace of Wands. That has sparked your ambition. You are full of passion and energy to start implementing it. As soon as you start, you are excited about the different possibilities. 2 Wands. You stop to think about the big picture and to let your intuition tell you how to proceed. You put everything in motion. 3 Wands. And intensely monitor the events and how they are bringing you nearer to your goal. So the foundations are set and you enjoy tangible results. 4 Wands. But you know you can't revel in them for too long, but must go on. You are stuck in a conflict. You feel attacked from all sides. 5 Wands. Others don't agree with your ideas on how to proceed, and at the same time, you are not completely sure of the ethical implications of your actions. You win, and with all the support you need, must go on. 6 Wands. But you shouldn't enjoy the picture too early, and had better take care to keep you focused. Opposition confronts you, 7 ones. But despite your fears and doubts, you have to prevail. It's the moment to defend not only what you have achieved, but also to defend what is yet to come. The goal is near, but your path is blocked. 8 ones. Quick and ready action is needed, but you stop for the moment to prepare. You don't want to make your own move in haste. You are almost in reach as you go, and you are very tired. 9 ones. But determined to persevere. Even on the brink of success, you are hard pressed to find the strength and willpower to defend what you have accomplished. Finally, you reach and you go, 10 ones. But you are a burner out and don't show the whole picture. For too long you have taken another responsibility on yourself. It's the time to integrate the lessons you have learned and continue with your life. Once I talk about something similar to a project, the history starts with a burning desire to accomplish something until the goal is finally reached, while all the time is stubbornly following through, no matter what. Once a guy has a purpose from burning desire to accomplish something, to finally reach the goal, memorize the ones in 5 minutes. Now, go through the above history again, with the cards in front of you. Focus on how each card follows the previous one. If you can use the real cards at the moment, use this flashcard deck instead. When you can recall the thread of the history, your mind will fill in the rest. Pentacles should, money and material matters. Pentacles symbolize material or more down to earth matters. The first such that comes to mind is money, of course, but can also be other physical manifestations of stability, caution, and effort. Remember the Pentacles, as any of the fortune results, deal with everyday worries and concerns. For example, when Pentacles talk about great success, that refers to your current endeavor or to something you are currently planning, not the early retirement with a million stash in the bank. Pentacles describe money and material matters. Preparation in Pentacles cards. Below is a short history to help you memorize the Pentacles quickly, using the same history method. Again, go through the history, noticing how all the cards are together. Make a clear preparation. Look has a smile on you, and a very practical opportunity presents itself. Ace of Pentacles. You are moving towards the realization of the opportunity, but with no haste, because you know that if you go step by step and carefully build strong foundations, then nothing can stop you. Of course, decisions and risks come quickly. 2 of Pentacles, and you are extremely busy. The only way to keep everything in balance is to go with the flow, keeping focus at the same time. Soon, you have the first tangible results. 3 of Pentacles. People around you recognize your accomplishments, and even the hard work you put in is fulfilling. You have shifted most, but you have become paranoid about keeping what you have. 4 of Pentacles. You have isolated yourself from everyone. You want to be fulfilled again until you learn to freely use the results of your efforts and continue further with no fear. As soon as real problems arise, your world falls apart. 5 of Pentacles. You have to somehow gather the atoms of energy and faith to endure and finally to find a smart way to keep going. You stop being an island to yourself. You have to learn to accept help when needed and also to provide help for other people. 6 of Pentacles. And things are going well again. You have done all you can for now, and present success is evident, but you are restless and worried about how to proceed. 7 of Pentacles. However, you realize that some things can be hastened, so you use the moment of rest to carefully plan your next steps. You have chosen the way, and it brings you totally new experiences. 8 of Pentacles. Love it isn't now, but you are determined, and you know that through commitment and excellent work, you are setting closer to more permanent and complete success at the same time that you grow as a person. Finally, you have everything and what is more. You have achieved great authority in balance. 9 of Pentacles. In fact, you have already succeeded no matter what happens next. You have achieved everything you planned and have created a strong foundations. 10 of Pentacles, that give you both the opportunity and the stability to start new cycles, not only for your gain, but also for the people that surround you. Pentacles talk about hard work, from spotting an opportunity to visualizing its potential by carefully building your case. Pentacles are not about winning the lottery, but rather about hard work and careful planning. Repeat the Pentacles while using the cards. Take the Pentacle cards, look at each card and think of its place in the preparation, and stick to the thread of the above history. Don't fall into the trap of memorizing the meaning of each card. Instead, repeat the history several times until you can clearly see the preparation unfolds. From mere opportunity through all the planning and hard work it requires, you successfully sizing its potential. Don't memorize the cards. Instead, focus on how the preparation unfolds. Next steps. In this lesson, I have shown you how to use common symbols to clearly understand the tarot card. One separation from important desire to achieving your goal, no matter what. Pentacles preparation, sizing an opportunity by hard work and careful planning. And if you don't have missed the previous lessons, you may find them useful too. Lesson 1, Major Arcana. Lesson 2, Swords and Cups. That's the building block we need to actually start reading the cards at the card cards. And you can learn them in the next lesson. Most of people find the card cards are tricky, but it's a way to learn them too. Lesson 4, the card cards. Thank you for reading. Check all the lessons at www.learntarotinAday.com/lessons. Learn Tarot in a Day, free online course.